Welcome to BadgerBeat.com. It's time to grade the Badgers after their 31-24 loss to Ohio State. Joining us is Tom Oates, the Wisconsin State Journal. Oates, you gave the offense a C. Tell me why.
Well, there were some pluses and some minuses. I thought Joel Stave had his best day as a quarterback of the Badgers. He was not without mistakes, as almost everybody in the game was, but he certainly played well, and Jared Abbrederis was out of this world going against the top-flight corner. He really showed well and had a spectacular game, but they never did get the running game going. Maybe they had to abandon it late, but they never really got it going to where it was the kind of factor that it needs to be for Wisconsin. When Ohio State cranked up the pass rush a little bit in the second half, they struggled with some of the blitzes and some of the speed on the edges. So I would say, all in all, they rolled up 399 yards. So it wasn't like it was a wasted day offensively, but they did enough bad things that you couldn't really grade them too high.
Gave the defense a D+, and I'm guessing the secondary had a lot to do with that low grade.
Yeah, they did. I thought, Ohio State, actually the Badgers outgained Ohio State. I think Ohio State had 390 yards. But those three big pass plays from Ohio State in the first half, I thought really changed the tone of this game. They certainly could have been prevented. They appeared to be, in two instances, busted plays or miscommunications or something along those lines, and I think that just set the defense back. I thought the defense competed hard, played tough. I thought they really got after Ohio State in the second half in the run game, and after Braxton Miller when he was moving around. There was no lack of effort, but those three plays and those three big pass plays in the first half, and especially the one right at the end of the first half, that's inexcusable.
Special teams, you gave a D. Kyle French obviously didn't help the cause tonight.
No, the kickers and punters I don't think were very good tonight. Kyle French missed an extra point, a field goal, a 32-yard field goal. The Endicott, I don't think kicked off particularly well, not as well as he had the week before, and gave Ohio State a shot at some returns. It seemed like they had Drew Meyer, the punter, doing some different kinds of things. Maybe they were afraid of Ohio State's speed, and I didn't think he performed those, all that well. They might have been better off just to let him kick away, because I think he's a great punter. So, all in all, just the coverage unit on kickoff returns was not great. There were no major returns by the Badgers. Just not a very good day for special teams at all.
Coaching, you gave Gary Anderson and staff a C.
I thought they rallied the troops at halftime, especially after such a devastating play right at the end of the half, to allow a fourth down, 40-yard touchdown pass on the final play of the game, or the final play of the half, or final with 1 second left in the half, was just inexcusable. But they got back in, they rallied them, and they actually got back in the game. They didn't. Ohio State's a tremendous team, very talented, great speed, but the Badgers hung tough and didn't let them get away, but they never really had a chance to get back into it. But they rallied the troops and played hard. I think that there's something to be said for that.
Overall, C-. The Badgers are 3-2 now, 1-1 in Big Ten play. Obviously, uphill climb now to get the Big Ten Leaders Division title, but you gave them a C-.
Yeah.
C-. Explain that.
Well, they're basically behind the 8 ball now. They're 2 games behind Ohio State because they would lose a tiebreaker. And in these division races, that's pretty important. So, I'm not sure a Leaders Division title is realistic for the Badgers at this point unless certain things happen. But let's remember one thing in this game. Ohio State's a really, really good team. I think they're better than they were last year. All the people down here in Columbus say they're much better than last year. They certainly are a lot faster than last year. Wisconsin exposed some things on their defense, and Stave made strides. So I don't think it was a lost cause, but it was a tough game to lose, especially when you walk away, as many of the coaches and players did, thinking that they had helped Ohio State's cause a great deal with their own mistakes.